Hi, Mary here with a couple of product reviews, first impressions, and what do we do with all this makeup when we get it? When you're watching my videos, you may notice there's a little picture of a person up in the corner. If you hover over that with a Microsoft-based computer, maybe with Apple also, I'm not sure, it'll open up a subscribe link. So that's how you can subscribe easily from one of my videos straight into my subscription. I have a vast, ridiculously large makeup collection now since I've been in these beauty clubs, but there are a couple things that I wanted to do reviews on. Now, first of all, I got these wipes. Apparently really popular. I saved one so that I could demonstrate how thin they are. They're very, if you have dry skin, these are not for you. But the wipes are like so thin that you almost cannot open the wipe. All right, and you can see just how thin it is. It's not a very good wipe. I'm not crazy about these Hawaiian 3-in-1 wipes. When I compare this wipe to the other brand that I've been using, which is Burt's Bees, these are a little bit heavier. They're not quite as drying. This is the sensitive skin cleansing pad. I do use cleansing pads a lot to get my makeup off, especially if I'm not going to do my coconut face rub thing. But anyway, you can see how much heavier this is. It's so much easier to get a handle on getting it unfolded. It's much heavier. These are much more useful, and they actually clean really well. The only downside is this door doesn't really click shut. It drives me a little bit crazy because I'm always trying to figure out how I can close it, but the wipes are staying nice and moist. I have been closing this up and putting it back in my cabinet without much trouble, as long as I put something on top of it. So this is a design flaw in Burt's Bees packaging. I just got these, so I haven't had a chance to try these yet. You can hear that. That's how the Burt's Bees should be closing. But anyway, this is Yes to Blueberries, which is an anti-aging product. And but anyway, this is the sticker tab that pulls down and reveals the wipe. So I'm going to pull one out. You smell clean with a touch of Lysol smell. But anyway, these are also heavier, like the Burt's Bees wipes. And they have like nice solid heavy wipe. In the wipes wars, the cleansing wipes wars, this is the definite loser. It's not terrible. It is cruelty free, but these are really seriously thin, and I think because it says 3-in-1, there's probably something in there that's astringent, and it just dried my skin out too much, especially around the eye area. So these are much better. They're also cruelty-free. Everything on Burt's Bees line is cruelty-free. What you may hear otherwise, but I'm telling you now. I've done some research, and Burt's Bees is cruelty-free. This design flaw is that this door doesn't click shut. The wipes are much heavier and larger, and they don't upset my skin as much as these did. And of course I have these things to try, and I've heard nothing but good things about these. So I have all these cleansing wipes, and guess what? It's going to be real easy to pick out the one that is from the Hawaiian one. Is very, very flimsy, and the others are much heavier. This is actually a first impression. This product, I got this sample, I'm trying to think who sent it to me. I believe it came in an envelope by mail. And it is Garnier Nourishing Cleansing Oil. The Perfect Clean plus Best Care. Alright, so first of all, Garnier is not cruelty-free. If you find out otherwise, then good. Awesome, but I believe Garnier is not cruelty-free. This is what the packet looked like. This oil did feel really good going on. Like it really did like take all of my makeup off, including my eye makeup. It had a light scent to it that was pretty pleasant. The only thing is, it felt almost identical to my coconut oil. And given that you can get such a big container for about $17, and I've only used about half of it, and that's because I've done some soap making with it and made some scrubs with it, and I still don't know when I'm ever going to run out, and I use this almost every night. If I'm really tired, then I go ahead and use a wipe. This felt identical to this when it was on. I had identical results. If you really like this Garnier, then you may actually really like this. Great. But a less expensive alternative that feels exactly the same is the coconut oil, and this I bought on Amazon. Make sure that if you buy coconut oil, you buy the extra virgin, so it hasn't been processed to death. We'll talk about this L'Oreal Carbon Black Lineur Intense felt tip eyeliner. Well, it doesn't feel like a felt tip going on. But anyway, this is what you get. It's very fine. And it's very, very fine right up against the lashes. Very easy to apply. This actually, even though L'Oreal is not cruelty-free, this was given to me. I will use this up, and I'll have to look for an alternative that is cruelty-free, but I'll work on that. But this actually goes on nice, and let's see if I can demonstrate a little bit. The mirror's really far away. Let me get another mirror. Alright, so I have this nasty little mirror. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to see. But this goes on super thin, super easy. I'm not very skilled at making those little wings, but you can do it with this. My daughter has done it. She actually gave this to me because she didn't want to have anything that wasn't cruelty-free in her makeup box anymore. So I'm using up some of her products. So anyway, you can see that that actually goes on really easy. And underneath my eyes, I've done the same. So this L'Oreal Lineur Intense, if you don't care about whether it's cruelty-free or not, or if L'Oreal someday decides to follow basically the entire European Union has kind of banned animal testing. China in its own country has also done the same. They still require animal testing of things that are shipped in to China from other countries, which as soon as they give that up, then I think a lot more companies are going to be cruelty-free. This is called Excessively Black, and it's by Lancome, and it's Hypnose Drama. I got this free with a purchase. I really do love Lancome cosmetics, but they're not cruelty-free, and so I'm probably not going to be buying any more of that stuff. But I wanted to use up the products I do have. The thing that I don't like is, there are a couple things I don't like about this. This has a curved brush. It's very easy to stick this in your eye, but when you're twisting and turning and trying to make sure that you're getting on just right, I have harpooned myself. And it's not pretty. What happens is you end up, because this has products in it that are intensely irritating, you end up with red eye basically. One of my videos, my right eye was all red because a little teeny tiny flake of this stuff fell into my eye and really, really irritated my eye. Something terrible. Even if Lancome went completely cruelty-free, I would never buy this mascara. This comes on so thick. I even took the brush out and I wiped it down really well to clean it off. I'm thinking, well, maybe it's got a whole bunch of stuff on it. Well, no. Basically, it's extremely thick. It just makes a mess. I had to take out this tool over and over again and clean up the lashes. It took me so long to put on this mascara and have it look okay that it just uses up too much time, and it was way too irritating to my eyes. So this actually is a gigantic loser. Sorry, Lancome, I love you, but this is a horrible mascara. But of course, I feel like I have to use the whole thing up. So I will. I don't know why, because I have 80 billion tons of makeup now since I've been in these clubs. I did get another product, and this came to me from BuzzAgent. BuzzAgent is a site, and I'll post a link for it below. Is a site that you can join. You should have a YouTube channel and a blog, and you should have a presence on Twitter if you're going to join, because what you need to do is you need to, they call it buzz about the products. So you do need to talk about what you've gotten, that you've gotten it for free from BuzzAgent, and what your reaction is. I received a couple samples of this Paula's Choice C15, Resist C15 Super Booster. And it actually, there are a couple good things about it, a couple bad things about it. Bad thing is if you get a little bit in your eye, it doesn't feel very good. In fact, your eye will become very irritated. They do caution you not to get it in your eye. However, they do tell you also you can use it on these lines here. Now, I've been using this for, I would say, probably about 3 weeks. I'm not sure. I'll have to check when I posted the other video. Might only be 2 weeks. I'll have to check. But anyway, I've been using this for a couple weeks, and I've been monitoring to see if there's a difference in my skin texture and appearance. You only put a couple drops, and that's the other mistake I was making in the beginning. I was putting on a little bit more than a couple drops. But you can either mix it with your moisturizer, or you can put it on directly and then apply your moisturizer. I've done both ways. I prefer to put it on directly, let it dry, and then put moisturizer on. Always SPF if you use it during the day. So I did try to start using this twice a day, after I wash my face at night, and then after I wash my face in the morning. I do notice a very slight difference. Now, I've only been using this for a couple weeks. There might be more of a difference if I use it for a longer period of time, but I'm not sure. I do have some dark spots on my cheek. There was one fairly prominent one on the edge here. Of course, now I have face makeup on, so you can't see everything, but I had a pretty prominent one here. Well, prominent to me. And it has actually really faded. It's still there, but it's really faded quite a bit. The darker spots that I have on this side of my cheek, I don't notice that much of a difference, but I guess if you used a scientific camera and took a picture and then took another picture, you might see a difference. I don't notice much of a difference with these. I did notice quite a difference in this dark spot that I had here. They're like freckles that have gone out of control. It's also supposed to help with the lines under your eyes. I don't find that this is helpful at all in doing that. I found that the product with retinol that I was using actually did a better job of the lines under my eyes than this does. I'm not sure if I would put out the money to actually buy this product. Thank you, Paula's Choice. I like all your other stuff, but I'm not sure that I like this Resist C15 Super Booster. Anyway, it comes with this neat little bottle. Believe it or not, this I used one bottle. I just opened a new one, and it lasted for the longest time for the first 2 weeks now. I just started a new bottle, and one of the goals for BuzzAgent was you're supposed to use the product for at least a month to see if there's a difference. Don't think it's been quite a month yet. But thank goodness there are 2 bottles left of the 5 that they gave me. I actually gave one to a friend, so. But anyway, this is Paula's Choice C15 Resist Super Booster. Her other products are really fabulous. Her retinol cream is really nice. Her face wash and all that is really, really nice. So no reflection on Paula's Choice. I think their products are fabulous and they're reasonably priced. A little pricey, but not much more than the drugstores. And I'm supposed to add, these were free from Buzz Agent. I did not purchase these, so these were freebies. Another freebie from Buzz Agent was an e-salon kit. Now I just got my first actual, ordered it myself. If you recall, if you look up e-salon, you'll see my video about unboxing it and the final result. And thank you, Buzz Agent, for introducing me to such a great product. It is pink for breast cancer awareness. Please give your money to the American Cancer Society. So anyway, here it is again. And every time it comes with one of these, okay? And it's got the instructions and all that. Think Pink, this is basically about breast cancer awareness. Please, there are a lot of other cancers out there. I've had family members who've died from other cancers. My sister-in-law died from uterine cancer. All of your money shouldn't be going just to Susan Komen. I apologize to that foundation, but the American Cancer Society is trying to do research on all cancers. So that's where my money goes. So anyway, it came again with, whoops, the bottle of color and developer, which is a number 15. I talked to my stylist today about 15 and why it's used, and she said basically it lifts a little, not a lot. This actually colored my white hair, which is starting to really grow in. It's getting colored tonight, and this is just fabulous. In this box there are 2 pairs of gloves, which are always handy. There are face wipes. There's a gel that you can put on your face that this time I will, because the stuff does really stain your skin. And it has shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo and conditioner is so nice that I think I may have to buy it. So that is it for quite a few products. So I do have a lot of makeup and it's not very well organized, so I will post in a few days a better organized makeup system that I'm going to be using. And that's it. I just don't know what to do with all these bags and boxes. Oh my gosh. So anyway, thank you for watching, and this has been Mary from Reviewer's Diary with a few first impressions and a couple reviews, and I hope you got something out of it. And click on the picture of the head up in the corner and you can subscribe. Thank you and have a beautiful evening.